Alright, welcome back to another video. Today we are on Call of the Wild the Angler, and we're going to be doing some bass fishing. This is something I've been wanting to do for a while, but for some reason I just have not done it yet, which is very weird. Fish for largemouth bass in real life, that's pretty much what I'm fishing for 90% of the time I'm fishing. So I figured we'd come out to this spot that I know of. Very good spot for smallmouth bass, and apparently diamond largemouth bass can be here too, but I have caught a diamond smallmouth bass here before, so I know that it's for sure a good spot to go to. So we got a size 5 popper on. I don't really know the hook sizes for these smallmouth bass and largemouth bass, but I got a size 5 popper on. That's what we're going to try to use today. We got a smallmouth bass right over there. We'll see if he'll come up for it, but hopefully we can get some diamonds. So far it seems like they don't want anything to do with this popper. So I also got a size 5 frog. We'll see if they want that instead. Oh, they wanted that frog. I guess for some reason they just did not want a popper. Got our first smallmouth of the video. Starting off with the silver. Definitely not a bad one. 2.1 pounds. Not bad at all. And that other one was probably about the same size, so we're going to cast over there and see if we can't get him too. And we will get him too. So I guess for some reason they just didn't want they just did not want a popper. They wanted a frog instead. Now it's actually a little bit bigger at 3 pounds, so not bad. But if you're wondering where I'm at, get your main outpost right here, and you head just kind of northeast. You'll have this big lake right here, and you follow this little stream all the way back to where it opens up into like this little like pond lake type thing. There might be something right here, but I haven't gone over there to find that out. But got a little bridge that's right over there. It's like a walking bridge. It's not really like an actual bridge. But I like fishing kind of like right where this opens up, and it seems to do pretty good most of the time. Oh, that's a pretty good one right there. That could be a largemouth. I don't know. It's hard to tell from the top angle. But, I think that is a largemouth. I was about to say that was probably going to be a diamond smallmouth bass if that was a smallmouth. But here's our first largemouth bass of the day. Silver at 3.7 pounds, so not bad at all. Got another largemouth going for it. And we also had that's a pretty decent pike that just went for it. We're going to try to catch that. Oh, it's actually a smallmouth bass. Pretty good one, too. It's only 2 pounds, but it looked a lot bigger than that. That northern pike that was just down there, that looks like a pretty good size one, so we were going to try to catch him real quick. Is he not going to go for this? Okay, there he goes. That looks like a pretty good one. That might be a gold. He's trying to take some line out. Yeah, gold northern pike. That is pretty dang nice. That's a pretty good size one right there. 16 pounds, 16.92 pounds. Wow. That looks pretty good. Looks like a pretty good sized largemouth that's going for it. Let's see what this guy is. Can't really tell. I haven't caught too many largemouth to really know what a big one looks like, but that one to me looks pretty solid. It's not bad, almost 4 pounds, 3.5 pound largemouth. That's not bad at all. In real life, I'd be very happy with that. I think that's another largemouth. Oh, it's a big smallmouth. That is only 2.8 pounds. I thought that was going to be bigger. He looked a lot bigger in the water. We're catching quite a bit of bass though. So we actually got a freshwater drum that's going for it. I'm kind of hoping we get the bass instead though, and we did. Another decent sized smallmouth at 2 pounds. I would like to catch a smallmouth in real life. I actually have never caught a smallmouth bass in real life. That looks like a very good largemouth bass right there. And that also looks like a very good sunfish. I might try to catch that sunfish too. But let's get this largemouth bass up here first. So not bad, almost 4 pounds. Probably the biggest one that we've caught today. And we got a bass going for it. Can't really tell what that is though. I think it's a smallmouth. I believe that's what that is, but I could be wrong here. Oh. Oh, my new biggest. There we go. My new biggest smallmouth, and it is a pretty dang nice one too. Speaking of freshwater drum, that one looks pretty good size. Probably just a silver, but definitely not bad. But I'll show y'all, I can kind of show y'all what I'm talking about here whenever I say they need to kind of like rescale these guys a little bit. We'll wait till we get him in so I can really show it off. So that's not bad. So 17 pounds is what this little fish is supposed to weigh. This looks smaller than like the 3 and 4 pound bass that I've been catching. This looks even smaller than that diamond smallmouth that I just caught. So that is kind of crazy to me. The scaling is pretty far off if you ask me, but that probably isn't the most difficult thing for them to fix. So not really a big deal. This spot's doing pretty good so far, so I kind of don't want to leave it. As we hook into another what looks like a pretty good smallmouth. Don't think this one will be a diamond. Might just be another silver, but it looks pretty good size as well. A gold. So yeah, that's pretty nice. And last two smallmouths being a diamond and a gold is very nice. What is that? That is a huge rock bass. Please don't spook it with that cast. I really hope I did not just spook that thing. That looked to be a giant rock bass. Do I still have eggs on here? Okay, we're going to let this first one take it. We're going to catch that second fish. Ooh, I don't know which one's got it. I'm going to go and set the hook just in case. That is a giant rock bass. That's probably a diamond rock bass right there. Let me hurry up and get this smallmouth caught, and then I'm going to make a cast for that rock bass. That thing looked massive. He's right there. We're going to cast about right here. So we do got a minnow on. That's perfect. Now we just kind of got to sit here and wait and hope that he comes back. But that thing looked big. There he is. I think that could be a diamond rock bass. That thing is massive. Dang it. So that is still my biggest rock bass I've ever caught. And that thing is huge. I want to know what the diamond's going to be for them, because that is 2.1 pounds. And that thing looked massive in the water. So you can only imagine what a diamond's going to look like in the water. Got something going for it. Looks like another smallmouth. Been a while since I've actually caught another bass, but maybe this will be another pretty good size one. That might be a largemouth, actually. I can't really tell, and I can't really move my hands and able to tell. Oh, it is another smallmouth at about 2.5 pounds. So I think this place has slowed down quite a bit. So I think now we're going to head to the bridge and see if we can't get any largemouth from over there. And the bridge that we're heading to is down on this main lake in the northern part of it. It's right along here. It's supposed to be a pretty good spot for largemouth. That's a pretty good one. Not the one that's going for it right now, but that second one that was behind this one looks pretty good. Another silver at 3.6 pounds. We're catching a lot of largemouth today, but just not any just giants. We just kind of got to hope he's the one that gets it. I think he is the one that just got it. Nope, that is a northern pike. That is not the one that just got it. This will just kind of we will kind of just keep casting in there. That one don't look bad. Please get it, thank you. Definitely need to throw my bait a little bit further out next time. Okay, we got another 4-pounder. Just kind of put this right there. Oh, that is what that is. Could be another gold. It is. 2 gold rock bass today. That's pretty nice. I think I'm actually going to get off of the bridge here. That is a ton of fish. There's so many things just right around here. That is crazy. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like anything is going for it. But there seems to be a couple pretty decent rock bass in there. So I'm going to kind of just throw my bobber in between there. See if any of them will go for it. There is so many fish. That is a pretty good smallmouth too. I don't even know what we're going to catch here. This is silver rock bass. This is insane. I mean, I can't even count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 fish all in this one little area. And it looks like there's some pretty decent smallmouth. I want to try to catch one of them. And another largemouth. But if they're not going for this, then I know they're probably just silvers, so I'm not really going to worry about it if they don't. They look pretty good, but if they were golds or better, they would definitely be able to hit this. There we go, that's what I was wanting to catch. What? I thought that thing looked big, but I did not know that that was a diamond that was just sitting there. And there was a couple other smallmouth that actually looked pretty big, so I think we're just going to stick with the bobber and the minnow and see what all comes out. As of now, it seems to be doing a pretty good job. That smallmouth, that second one looks pretty good too. I think we're going to try to catch him. Smaller one should hit it first, and then that bigger one should hit. That's another big one. There's so many big smallmouth right here. I think I need to get a bigger hook size on. I think that's what we're about to do. We're going to put a bigger hook size on and keep these minnows on here and see if we can't catch all these big smallmouth. That one looks pretty good. Oh, that's a largemouth, that's why. I'll take a largemouth. Another pretty good sized largemouth there at 5 pounds. This is a decent sized smallmouth right there. I think it's just going to be a silver. There still seems to be one more pretty decent sized smallmouth in there. It's him right there. He looks good. He's the one that I really want. There he goes. He's going for it. He's like the same. He's bigger than that largemouth right there. Now that largemouth is not very big, but that's still pretty impressive. Let's see what he's going to be. A gold. So if you want to find a lot of big bass, maybe just try throwing out some of this lake mix and just throwing a bobber out, because for some reason it is doing a pretty good job. I'm actually going to throw some more of this out. That is not as close as I wanted it to be. I wanted that to be a little bit further, but I think that'll be fine. Well, unfortunately we were not able to get our diamond largemouth today. But we did end up getting 2 diamond smallmouth, which I was not expecting. I kind of figured we'd get one at that first spot. But I did not think we was going to get another one over here. But that was very nice to get 2 of them. But we're going to have to come back out here sometime soon and try to see if we can't get a diamond largemouth. Because that is one that I really, really want to get. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see y'all in a couple of days whenever we're hunting Sundar Patan.